So hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and I cannot believe I'm driving this thing. So I'm sitting here inside in the back of the BMW 730i Pure Excellence. This is the only model here in the Philippines. They used to sell the 745LE hybrid variant, but you can still get those as indent order. And this is BMW's flagship model, and I just sat here in the back. I can already tell why. There's a lot to talk about with this 7 Series. And I can't wait to drive one as well. And hopefully I'll try to sit here in the back if that's allowed. So I wonder if this is a good driver's car as well. Besides being an executive, a luxury sedan. And this competes with the Mercedes S-Class, Audi A8, and Lexus LS. I will not compare any of them because I haven't driven any of the competition. So at least I can start with this BMW and I'll set this as the benchmark. So this has already been updated for 2021, and the looks, yes, it kind of divided the community. It's like, oh, so striking, oh, so ugly. Grills are so big, like most of the BMWs now, they're all massive. For me, of course, I prefer the previous generation 7 Series look, but I don't mind the big grille for some reason only. I don't know why. I don't mind this look. Yes, the grille look like it gives it a striking look, at least in my opinion only. So I'll talk you through the exterior from here because being inside here's a nice place. There is a real exhaust around the surround, but it's real enough. They're not trying to hide any fakery. The side air intakes is also real. It's not there for show only. It's wrapped in chrome. It's actually nice looking. I'm surprised they still put air intakes for this car. Anyway, so what's new with this BMW 7 Series? The grille is 40% bigger. It still has the BMW Active. God dang it. You still get the BMW Active kidney grille where it opens when the engine needs more cooling. Also, the rear, there's an LED light bar. That's also a first for BMW. And you have soft closed doors. Previously, you can get a normal 7 Series, then long wheelbase version or extended wheelbase version. I don't know the exact name. But for this 2021/2022 BMW 7 Series, the long wheelbase comes as standard. And yes, this is a very, very long car. There's a 2 Series beside me. So it's kind of like a 2 Series plus the whole front of a 1 Series. That's how long it is. Also, what's intriguing with the door handles, there's a light behind it. There's also the comfort access where you put your hand behind the handle to unlock the car, and then to lock it, you just put one finger behind it only to lock the car. That's a very cool feature of this 7 Series. So that's my take on the exterior of this BMW 730i Pure Excellence. I'll start in front of the interior of this BMW. So this is the interior of the BMW 730i Pure Excellence. Take note, there are some models had the black seats, so I was wondering if this was an indent order one, but no, BMW had options, some of the 7 Series with this a tan looking Dakota leather. It's soft. I love the quality of this. Okay, so I found the official name of the interior. It's right here. Just read it. I can't pronounce any of that, sorry. And then here you have electronic adjustments for the seats, even for your lumbar support there. You have ambient lighting here in the door of wood trim, silver lining, and here more of the tan interior again. It's still squeegee. There's not much plastic here at all. This one is plastic, but it's still kind of soft touch. And then you have your buttons here for the memory seats. And then here you have your Harman Kardon sound system here. And then you have your aluminum boot release here. Even the window switches are also aluminum. And then you have cubby space. Not sure if you can fit a bottle here on either side of the door. So here in the interior, I like there's two ambient lights here. So I'll play with that in a bit. So let's shut the door. And then look at the ambient light. It stretches all the way to the door, even in the back. And then here in your steering wheel, kind of usual BMW, you have your cruise control settings here on the left. And then adjustments for your infotainment here on the right. And then here on the left side, there's one blank button here, but I don't mind it because it's still wrapped in aluminum. And then you have adjustments for your lights. And then parking sensor buttons are here also on the left side, surprisingly. And then your steering wheel, yeah, it's very tiny squeegee only, but it's still nice to the touch. You have silver lining also on the steering wheel. Yeah, your usual BMW steering wheel. And then the dashboard is so squeegee. The quality, fit, and finish here in the 7 Series is super impressive. And then you have your digital display here in the middle. What I like now with this digital cluster, your power and Newton meters are here. But I know you can still do it here in the infotainment. So I'll get to this in a bit. So here in the center, you have your standard air conditioning vents here. I think these are touch sensitive. Yes, these are touch sensitive for your climate if you want it colder or hotter. And then starting the vents here. And then here on the right side of the steering wheel, you have your start-stop engine button and then your auto start-stop function. And then here, still wrapped in the Dakota leather tan. I like this tan interior, by the way. It's not the usual boring black, just being honest. And then here you have physical buttons for your radio and for your climate control. And what's surprising, there is a digital display now in the middle. It's touch sensitive. Oh. Okay, yeah. That's how you open. Hey, no, I don't want to open the aircon. I don't want to raise the battery. Off. So you still keep physical buttons, but there's touch sensitive here. So if you want to adjust them here, or you can just touch it here, that's cool. Off, my god, stop. And then here in the center console, you can adjust them twice. So, like if you just want to open your cup holder or you want it all the way. And then my phone perfectly fits in that pad. I'll just put it on screen. This is a wireless charging pad. And then the two cup holders here, there are grips around them. You have a 12-volt socket here with light inside. That's so cool. No, I'm not gonna do that anymore. Then you have one USB port here. I like there's still silver trim around it, at least. And I just find it weird. You cannot pull it. You have to push it. Then it stops there. Then you have to push it again to fully close it. But at least there's still wood trim for this cover. And then you still will trim here, your usual BMW, you have your swivel wheel, your buttons here for the infotainment system, and then here's your gear levers, pretty standard as well, like all BMWs, even the driving modes here. I'll know what this is later, this adaptive mode. And then you have your massive parking sensor button here as well, with your air suspension button. And then glove box. Ooh. It's wide and it's tall, but it's so far inside already, the glove box. At least there's light in there. And then also you have memory seat buttons on the passenger side. And then central glove box, this is how you open it. Okay, it's kinda small. My phone won't even fit. Sideways, yes, but no, it won't fit. And then you have a light here inside with one 12-volt socket and one USB-C port. And then above here, you still have the small ambient lights here, and then your lights. Should have opened that. Whoa, there's a brighter setting. I didn't know that. So turn that off. Visor, you still have your vanity mirror. Hello. I wonder. No, they don't, but it's fine. So here in your infotainment, this is how you control it, like all BMWs. Ooh, okay, that's so crisp. This is also touchscreen, by the way. Yeah, so it gets the updated sport display now. I will use that definitely later. And then energy flow. Okay, that's new. I haven't seen this in the 3 or 5 series. Then what else do we have here? Calzatos. As usual, like all BMWs. I really love this part of the BMW, like when to change oil, your brake fluid, so on and so forth. That's so cool. And what else is here? Also, this has BMW Intelligent Personal Assistant. Hey BMW!
Hey, what can I help you with?
Tell me a joke.
I can't imagine that you're bored. You haven't yet had the chance to try sport mode.
I will, thank you. Dang! So this BMW Intelligent Personal Assistant is similar to like Apple Siri or Google Assistant. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. And also I found out this is real wood. It just looks plasticky, but this is real wood. And this is also BMW's new iDrive system. The layout is still similar. Yeah, there's new add-ons on it. Like you can now have finally wireless Apple CarPlay. And there's Android Auto now, finally. Unlike some of the BMW models here. What is this? Oh, you can adjust settings in your door. Even the tailgate. You can turn off the kick to open if you want. Oh. Reduce mode. Ah, okay. But no, I like the additional information mode. So, what else? So there are two driving modes, but there's a comfort button here though. Ah, you can have individual settings. I didn't know that. This is my first time, by the way, so I'm a bit intrigued with this. Okay, you can set up sport everything you want, or set it all to comfort, but leave the transmission and steering in a sport mode. So, okay, that's cool. And then here's your interior lighting. Still no red though. That's my only bummer. The violet is cool though. There. In the exterior view, I left it at green, but this time let's leave it on blue. I like this blue since it just pops a bit more in the interior. So with that, I'll show you the rear seats. So this is the rear of the BMW 730i Pure Excellence. That's the soft close mechanism doing its thing. So you can see it from inside here. Okay. And that's so cool. And then same finish here like in front. Squeegee material, the real wood, the silver lining, the Dakota leather. You still get memory seats here on each side of the rear seat. So wow. And then you have a cubby space here. Oh, there's ambient light as well inside. Same in front. I just saw it there. I didn't know that. That's so awesome. And then so that's the rear sunshade button. You can operate it also on the other side. And then you have two sunshade buttons here for the left and right side. You can operate them here. What the heck? What? Even here? Okay. Hands down, so far. Need light though, sorry. Hands down, this is the most luxurious thing I've been in so far. And also, the price. This is the first time ever that the BMW 7 Series is a sub 6 million peso car. Yes, it's 5,990,000 pesos. But look what you're getting. I didn't even cover the whole rear yet. So, okay, getting a bit carried away. Also, unlike in front, the speakers are here now. There's an additional air conditioning vent here on the side of the door. There, you can see it better. And then there's two more here in the middle. I'll get to this in a bit. Because there is... What is this? Oh, an ashtray here. Oh, of course, yes. The big timers will sit here a lot in the back. And then they'll just be like gangsters. Ah! I'm not sure if this is plastic or squeegee material leather. I don't know. But it's still soft. There's ambient lighting as well underneath. What the heck? And then you have a seat pocket here. Okay, let me try. I'll put my script in there. Okay, yeah, it's enough for your documents. And then here in the middle, you have, as I said earlier, two air conditioning vents, your climate control buttons here. They're blanks here though. There's 4 of them. And then what is this? What is this? Hold on. There's a 12-volt socket here. No idea what this button is. And then you have two USB-C type ports. Okay, it's very low. It's like already above the transmission tunnel. And then your cubby, the infamous cubby space here. Okay, my phone can somewhat just fit in there. So, but I won't still put my phone here. Before I go to this, fold it. You can fold this if you want, and then look at the mechanism here in the middle. Like that's your cover, and then if you fold it, that's so cool. The engineering here is amazing, and then there's more ambient lighting here in your feet, and then that's my driving position, by the way. Feet room, leg room, and headroom is a lot, like a lot. I'm 5'4", by the way. In the middle, the transmission tunnel is high. The transmission tunnel is really tall. But if I sit here in the middle, yeah, it's in the way, like so much in the way. You can't even put your feet on top. So sitting here in the middle, since the controls for the seats here, it's quite hard to lean on, but gives you straight back at least. Okay, I still have enough headroom if I sit here in the middle. I won't mind sitting here in the middle, but it's best to have passengers here. And also, this is the fanciest thing I've seen so far. Okay? These are your ISOFIX anchor points. It's zipper type. I won't open it because, I don't know, for some reason it's hard to open, but your ISOFIX anchor points are in there. That's awesome. And then here you have your seatbelt holder. It's still leather type. And, okay, just close that. It's quite hard to put it back. F it. Sorry. Okay. And then the 7 seats party piece. I'll fold this back down. This is your controls for the executive rear seats. So this button's your first half of the seat. I don't know why would you do that. And this one's for reclining. And then of course this one's if you want your seat lower. And then here, this is for your lumbar support. The central armrest, yes, it's still Dakota leather type with the real wood. And then you have 2 cup holders above here. They're so far forward though, but it still gets the job done at least. No grips though, but it can vary in size. Oh, so you have to push it to adjust depending on the size of it. And then to keep it in place, just leave it alone. But to put it back, you have to push it again to go all the way out. And then this is aluminum button to open the central armrest. Okay, it's not for phone. No idea what this is for. So yeah, you can fit a lot more here, unlike in the central glove box. Final things in the back here, you have coat hanger on each side, and then you have your light controls. I keep forgetting to open them, dang it. Anyway, so with that I'll show you the boot. So like all BMWs, this has key to open function, but I don't have the key, by the way. But it's still electronic tail key. There's a reverse camera here, by the way. I'll test that all later. To open up the boot, you have 500 to 515 liters of space. So it varies, but if you get the hybrid variant, it decreases to 429 liters because of the batteries. And also you can lock the car here if you want. I'll show you the engine. Also, this BMW 730i, despite being the only variant here in the Philippines, you get air suspension. You can see there. So the ground clearance varies. This is its highest setting. So ground clearance is 152 millimeters. So if you want to give the car more stance, its lowest ground clearance is 135 millimeters. So still not bad. So this is the engine of the BMW 730i Pure Excellence. It's a 2-liter twin-scroll turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with 265 horsepower and 400 Newton meters of torque. And this is mated to the very excellent 8-speed ZF automatic transmission. So very powerful numbers for the 7 Series. And then 0 to 100 kilometers per hour is done in 6.2 seconds. That's really fast. Although there's one thing about this though. It is quite a heavy car since it's so long. This weighs in at 1,845 kilograms. That's actually 100 kilograms more than the X3 I drove. So with that let's go for a drive.
3 days later.
Before we continue with the drive, I'll just make this very brief. So during the drive, my camera was out of focus. I don't know what happened with it. Maybe I moved it a notch too much to the right, to the left. I don't know. So, apologies for that part. And my tripod kept tilting for some reason as well. And I apologize for the part in the driving part. In the front seat, yes, I still sat in the back when I reviewed. Thank you. That part was fine. And I wanted to reshoot the 730. I was allowed to. But the following day, after I reviewed it, the demo unit got sold. So this part is as it is. So I apologize from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed on what happened. But let's continue with the review. Okay, here's your digital display with the gauges as usual, like all BMWs, and then here's your reverse camera, excellent quality as usual as well. And then yeah, there's a park assist, but I won't demo that, but the resolution of this is excellent, and sensors are not that sensitive too. Okay, first impressions immediately. The steering is so freaking light, like it's like most of the BMWs I've driven, like the 5 Series, the 3 Series. And then here a bit of a twisty part in the test route. No body lean whatsoever, like all BMWs. And something I noticed immediately, unlike the 235 series, actually all of the BMWs I've driven, this is one of the best NVH. Like look, okay, I'm going to the noisy part already of the test route. Even though these are run flat tires, you don't hear them that much. Okay, here's the noisy part. Damn! And then going over a hump. I will not put the air suspension down because there's a lot of humps here. The suspension, I cannot tell anymore if it's comfortable or firm, but it does everything right. And here over a hump, like it soaks up road imperfections perfect. This is probably one of the most comfortable BMWs I've ever driven. There's not even much tire noise. And let's try sport mode. Oh, oh, there's no body lean at all. Oh, that's so fast. Holy moly, it's so fast. Okay. And manual mode, yes, like all BMWs, it'll automatically upshift. Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god, that's so fast! Yep, I believe that's 0 to 100 time 6.2 seconds. I believe that. That's in sport mode. Oh my god. Let's just calm down. Let's put in Eco Pro. Okay. That transmission total response is so fast. Okay, I'm in Eco Pro, then let's try to floor it. Okay, still responsive, but there's a slight hesitation only. Wow! Even though this is a turbocharged engine, this has very good mid-range punch. I'm very impressed. It does kick you back in your seat really, really hard. And yes, the highlight of a 7 Series, you're supposed to be in the back. But I can tell this is a good driver's car. Yes, I can confirm this 730i is still the ultimate driving machine. And brakes, like also every BMW, it's a high bite but still a very progressive brake feel. Not much travel as well. I like this. I really like this. And also when I was flooring it earlier, notice you can hear the engine but not as loud as like in the 235 series. And unlike in the 5 series, almost same engine, but this is way more powerful, like 70-80 horsepower more. Yeah, you don't hear the engine that much. Yeah, and also visibility, despite being a very long car, it's excellent. Even though this is a very long car, I don't feel intimidated whatsoever driving this. I remembered something. My mom's former boss, son, has a previous generation of this, and this is his daily, so I understand why he bought one. And I forgot to mention, this has a 48, I think this has the same 48 volt mild hybrid system. It helps with the electronics and helps with the acceleration, like in the X3. I just noticed the battery reading here. And then let's try comfort mode. take a corner a bit fast. Oh my god, this is amazing. There's no body lean at all. Oh and then over a hump. This thing is great. I love this. Also, I discovered now adaptive mode is where you can tune everything however you want. If you want the steering in sport mode, you want the suspension in comfort mode. That's the adaptive mode I just discovered. Nitpick, no paddle shifters, but I don't think you need it in this car. Oh my oh, this is so good. I didn't expect this at all. Yeah, what can I say about this 7 Series? It's super smooth. Also one of the best NVH also I've tried in a BMW. No BMW's made me speechless yet until now. This thing's wow, I can't imagine someone dailing this, but it's possible. And since this is a long car, let's try the turning radius. Wow, okay, it made it. It's similar to the 520i Sport, the turning radius. It's just a bit wider than the 5 Series, but you can do U-turns easily. And then a U-turn again. Let's try it now, a bit tighter. No way, it just made it. Even though this is a long car, it just made it. Hey BMW, does that work? Okay.
Hello. What can I help you with?
What is my fuel consumption reading?
The remaining range is 178 kilometers. Are you interested in ways of increasing your range?
Yes?
The Eco Pro driving mode helps you to reduce your fuel consumption. Should I activate it for you?
Sure.
Great. I have... Say yes to proceed.
Yes.
The route ahead assistant helps you to save. Say yes to proceed.
Yes.
Great. The route ahead assistant uses navigation data in order to inform you of certain sections in advance. These sections, such as upcoming towns or turns, require reduced speed. The speed limit notifications must be active in order for the route ahead assistant to be available. Should I activate this?
Yes.
I have activated the speed limit notifications. In this menu you will find more information on the efficiency of your driving style.
Thank you. What? And then yeah, there's a driving meter now on my score of eco. What the heck? Okay, something I noticed as well. It did not repeat itself, unlike some of the reviews I've seen globally. I think it was just the demo units. It responded everything on what I said. That's amazing. I love it. But sorry, I'm gonna put it back in comfort mode. Also, I would say this 7 Series, yes, the looks is divisive, but for me, sorry this camera keeps falling because this thing is so fast, but I don't mind the looks. But for me, this is kind of underrated because majority I keep seeing the Lexus LS, the Mercedes S-Class, actually Audi A8 and this. I don't see much of them, and yeah, it's underrated. I hope I can drive them soon so I have a comparison, but this will set the benchmark. Yep, still the ultimate driving machine. But I heard the Audi 8's a bit sharper than this. I don't know. Hopefully someone will lend me to review. But for now, I love the 7 Series. Yes, it can be a driver's car. But one mistake, something with the BMW assistant. I said fuel consumption reading. It just gave me the remaining range. Hold on, let me find the fuel consumption reading. With my driving style as usual, heavy footed around here in Centris. The start stops activated. Okay, let me try. Oh. Okay, let me try again. I heard the engine start. Okay, while waiting. Okay, the engine's off. Then I'll just floor it. Ow! Okay, the engine will start first. It's not like some of the startup functions like in Volkswagens where you floor it, the engine will immediately start and go. This one has to start. That's something I noticed only. And then fuel consumption reading, yes, the first test drive of the day, I think even the week, I'm averaging 6.9 kilometers per liter. Remember my driving conditions. Heavy footed most of the time. I'm having so much fun. And yes. Oh my gosh. This engine's so powerful. You will get up to speeds so fast. Like, this feels like a sports car already. I didn't expect to drive this. It's actually so fun to drive a very long ass car. So usually I end my reviews here right now, but let's try something. I'll review it from the back. So I'm here in the back of the BMW 730i. This is the first time I sat in the back. Wow, this feels amazing. And yes, this is the highlight of being a 730i. It's for the rich people who just want to sit here in the back. For the front seat belts, there was seatbelt warning, but in the back, even though my seatbelt's removed, there's no warning indicator. Rear sunshade. I can't believe you can control the sunshade from this side to close that one on the left side as well. But I will put that down for lighting. That's amazing. It feels so premium in here. Yes, I'm not a fan of the black because most of the BMWs I've driven here in the back with the black Dakota leather. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this, but it's alright. Fit and finish here is amazing. I'm sitting here so comfortable. I can even adjust whatever setting I want. My sister will love this headrest. She's not a big fan of some of the common cars like in Grabs with different. She always complains with this headrest, but knowing this has multiple adjustments, she will love this. Okay, I kinda understand a bit now why the highlight here is sitting here in the back. I completely understand now. You feel, this is the first time I feel like a big timer, and yet alone I can't believe I did it all in one day. I drove a BMW 7 Series and I'm sitting behind one. I can't, this is so good. And then here in the corner, yes, you can still feel the bumps, but it's still comfortable to say the least. It soaks up road imperfections perfectly. And yeah, over hump, I don't feel that much. Sige, miss, gora mo. And then sport mo. Oh my god. You even get jolted back in your seat. Okay, we started 2022 on a high. I know I filmed a lot already, but this BMW is one of my highlights already for 2022. So, finally, I sat here in the back. That concludes my review of the BMW 730i Pure Excellence. I want to thank Miss Pau for driving for me. And thank you to BMW Auto Alley again and Sir Gio for allowing me to review this BMW 7 Series. So, hope you guys like and subscribe. And I will see you with more future car reviews and BMWs. Bye-bye.